Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video, and we're going to be talking about Hightown Season 3, Episode 1. So let's get into it. The episode starts off with these kids on the beach, and they find a body laying over there in the bushes. The boy's like, let's get out of here. Let's go tell Dad. But the girl's like, nah, we going to see who this is. So they go to the body, and the girl starts poking the body with this stick. And that's when they wake up, and we see that it's Jackie. Of course it is. Girl out here still wildin'. Jackie wakes up. She's like, where am I? The girl's like, the beach. Look. Wake up, look around. You on the beach at the Seven Seas Motel. So not only was she at the beach, she's on the beach in front of a hotel. Okay? Keep that in mind. So she gets up off the ground and she asks them if they've seen her wallet or her phone anywhere, and of course not. So she gets up with her shoes in her hand, her little flip-flops, and she said, have a good one. Stay cool. After they just saved her life. All nonchalant, just walking away like whatever. So I cannot with her. Then we jump to this scene where we meet this new character named Owen. Him and this guy are waiting outside in the car waiting for this girl to come out. And when she comes out, she gets to the car. She says, what do you want? And they showed her real quick what they wanted. Owen pulled out the strap and started blasting on her. So Little Sal, that's her name. And Little Sal is a little dummy because why she was running like that? She was running like she wanted to get shot. Because first of all, too, when Owen was shooting at her, he didn't know how to shoot. The bullets was going everywhere but hitting her. And then the gun jams, so she had time to get away. But nah, she ran to the front door and started knocking on it, talking about let me in. No, girl, keep running. You a target. You stopped. You are standing still. Which means if he ever got it together, you are gone. And he did get it together because, girl, R.I.P. Because Owen didn't want you selling in his territory. And now look at you now, laid out on the front step. Then we get back to Jackie and we see her climbing through her window. Why is your window unlocked? And on top of that, she's climbing all over her dirty dishes that looks like hasn't been cleaned in about 5 months. She got empty beer bottles sitting up there, of course. She immediately goes in the house, takes her clothes off, throw them on the floor, then put some clothes that's already been on the floor and put them on. She took dirty clothes off to put dirty clothes on. Got it. Grabs her keys and heads out the door to find her car because she don't know where she left it. Her friend right here standing outside ended up calling her a lift so she can go to work all musty. She ain't washed her dirty butt. She been all up in the sand, all up in the bushes, in the weeds and whatnot. God knows what else. She just go out the door to go to work. So at work, they're trying to figure out Operation Yankees Suck. They're trying to take these drug dealers off the street. They point out Ralphie, Osito, George, and Charmaine. They over here trying to crack down. The boss wants to know when are they going to make an arrest, and Ray comes in talking about we're close. And since George is the main target right now, Ray lets him know that the IRS now wants to get involved because his house is worth $6 million, but on paper he says he makes about $85,000. But today is Jackie's first day off desk duty. She can finally get back out there since she accidentally let Charmaine go, and she's late for her first day back getting off desk duty. So Ray's coming at her. He's like, how you gonna be late on your first day back? And to try to take some heat off her, she tells him, my car got stolen, I think. He says, did it get stolen or did you forget where you parked it? Then she gaslights him and says, really, dude? I get pee tested like every other day. If I was partying, you would literally be the first to know. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I just saw you in the bushes. But we will get back to that pee testing later. But Charmaine is on a wanted sign. Ray lets her know that they're out there looking for her since she accidentally let her go, her and Leslie. But that they're most likely not going to find her unless she does something stupid. Jackie agrees with him and says, yeah, she won't. But I think she will end up getting caught up some kind of way. Osito is out on bail and he's selling cars as a disguise because he's really washing his money through there. But he seems like he would actually be a good salesman, but he don't want nothing to do with the legit life. He out here still walking around with a flip phone because he over there living that dangerous life. He gets on the phone with Ralphie, talking in code to let him know that he's going to send someone at 8 o'clock to go and pick up those things. And we're going to get back to what those things were, because that's how everything started to go down. We see that Renee has had the baby, and this is where we kind of get a time frame. So about 6 to 7 months has probably passed. So this means that Jackie has been going downhill for about 7 months now with that whole losing Charmaine thing. And when we saw her go inside of her dad's friend's house, and we know what she went in there for, to get high. But back to Renee. She's overwhelmed because she cannot get baby Scarlett to stop crying. But once Ray comes inside and holds the baby stops crying. But Ray is ready to get it in. He's like, when can we get it in? She tells him it gotta be 6 weeks. It hasn't been 6 weeks yet. Now Ray just got in the door and he gets a call to come back outside to go to work. And Renee is like, I need to talk to an adult. I'm here with the kids all day. I need an adult conversation. So Ray tells her to go to that mom group. Then she can start talking to some adults there. Frankie is outside in the jail yard looking like he's trying to get some peace and quiet, but he can't because Vernon came over making fun of him for having a shit bag, one of them colostomy bags, since he stabbed him up. So he basically went over there reminding him who's in charge now. The guard steps in, tells them that it's 30 feet, so Vernon and his crew backs up. And when they do, that's when the guard goes over and hits Frankie, knocks him down, and calls him shit bag too. So all that's telling me is that Osito has some pull in the jailhouse now. The DA tells Santil she's thinking about dropping the charges on Frankie about Jorge because there's no evidence. Chuleta, Frankie's bodyguard, doesn't know what happened to Jorge. He's telling about everything else, but he can't tell about Jorge because he doesn't know. So she's like, tell me why I should not drop the charges on Frankie about his cousin Jorge. Santil tells her about these 2 Jamaican women and how he got a tip that they were the ones that buried his body. The problem is that they went back to Jamaica and no one can find them, so he wants the district attorney's office to put pressure on those people over there in Jamaica, but she cuts him off and says, I would rather have a witness over here in the U.S. Santil and Ray are both at the scene of the Little Sal murder, and there's still tension between them. Santil is still rightfully mad at Ray for taking his job from him after Ray lost his job. They start talking about these knockoff pills that's going around. They get into an argument about Frankie, and then they start talking about this family drug business between Owen and Shane, and how Shane has this go-kart business that he just bought. Bottom line is that they're going to have to put their differences aside and work on this case together. And since Santil has to take second lead and Ray takes first, you already know he's even more mad about that, because I would be too. Santil pops up on Osito while he's at his disguise job over there at the car lot. Santil tells Osito that little Sal has died, and Osito says, Sal who? Then Santil mentions Owen, and Osito says, Owen who? Santil asked him if he knows who killed Jorge. Was it Frankie? Because they're trying to keep him in jail, and he's like, I don't know nothing about that. And that was the truth. They bring up how Osito's cellmate stabbed Frankie up, but Osito's like, I don't know nothing about that. I don't have no problem with Frankie. Stay over there lying. And he's all like, I got the best money a lawyer can buy because my trial keeps getting pushed back. And Santil lets him know, it can't keep getting pushed back. You better watch your back. After Santil leaves the shop, Osito tells this other guy that's working at the lot that he's going to go over there, pull up on Owen and his uncle, and find out what killing Sal is all about. When he gets there, Osito tells Owen that he shouldn't be selling them knockoff pills. They start talking about Lil Sal, and Owen's like, she deserved it. He wasn't trying to hear nothing Osito was saying, so Osito went outside to go talk to Owen's uncle, Shane, and Osito told him that there was a murder. Murders aren't good for none of us, and Owen never listened. So if you don't take care of him, I'm going to have to pull up on him and take care of him. Shane tells him Owen is a good kid and that he's like a son to him since Owen's mom died. Osito don't care about that. He don't care about none of that. Shane does let him know, think twice before you come for my family. I don't play about my family. Osito real bold telling this man that he gonna pop his nephew if he got to. Frankie was about to tell his lawyer that he can get Chuleta killed for $5,000, but his lawyer told him not to finish that sentence and instead tells him that if he wants a more creative defense, that'll be $100,000. $100,000? Then Frankie starts talking about how Jorge had almost $3,000. He's thinking that the police stole it. Then he starts thinking more, and I already know that he knows that it could have been Renee who took the money and killed Jorge. We see Renee on her way to her mom class so she can talk to adults, and on her way there, she's practicing what she's going to say while she's in the car. While she's driving, she drives past the club and decides to go inside instead of going to her mom group. She asks Donna for a job since the club life is all she knows, and since Donna is the new manager, she hires Renee as the house mom for the strippers. Ray is not going to be happy about this. We also see that Donna is pregnant. She got herself a new boo, and I'm really hoping that Donna makes it out of the season alive. Frankie is going through some letters, and we see that he has a crazed fan sending him letters. And I said, uh-oh. Once I saw this, I knew something bad was about to happen, and we're gonna get into that later. Then we get back to Ray and Jackie at the station, and he lets her know that the lady is waiting for her so she can take her pee test. She gets her cup, she goes in the bathroom stall, but she doesn't pee in the cup. You know why? Because there's a lady on the other side of the bathroom stall handing Jackie her pee in the cup so Jackie can pour that pee in her pee cup. Before Jackie leaves the bathroom, she gives the lady who peed in the cup for her a Target gift card. That's all she was asking for. She didn't want nothing more. And this lady looks like Jackie's co-worker. I'm going to point her out a little bit later. The lady checks her pee and was like, okay, good. You clear. Good to go. After that, she goes to Stark to find out if they hung out last night because she can't remember anything. He tells her, no, I haven't seen you since Friday. So it's been a few days now. He's such a bad influence. He's like, let's go get a drink. But she tells him that she needs a ride. And they go to the Seven Seas Hotel. That same hotel that the kids found her in front of when she was in the sand in them bushes. They get to the hotel and the lady at the front desk sees Jackie and she's like, oh my God. She is definitely not happy to see Jackie, but Jackie is the one that's kind of happy because she's like, wait, you know who I am? You remember me? Jackie's trying to find out any information. She's like, have you seen my car? I don't even know when I was here. The lady tells her that she checked in on Saturday with her lady friend. She's like, who, lady friend? I don't know no lady friend. The lady tells her that this guy who works there put together what he calls supercuts of them from all these video clips, and they've been showing it to people. And they are wilding in this video. We saw them hooking up in the pool. I don't understand why they didn't get kicked out. And I'm thinking, what else does this guy have on video that he didn't put together in this video? Because he real bold. He put together a porn tape. It's porn now. The lady does give her her phone and her keys. And now Jackie is able to look through her phone and see these pictures of her and this girl. Stark is over here like, ooh, she's hot. But can you be a real friend for like 3 seconds and be like, this is serious? We need to find out who this girl is. We need to find your car. Something. Nah. He over here. She hot. Ray gets home from work. He asked Renee how was her mom club, and she said, oh, it was good. The lady said that I should take time for myself. That's what I'm going to be doing now, and tomorrow my mom is going to be taking care of the baby. Is that okay? Ray tells her, yeah, that's okay. But you can kind of see that Ray may have a problem with this, but he doesn't say anything. Renee over there lying. She's just been lying. When Ray finds out that Renee killed Jorge and she back over there on the pole, he is gonna be livid. Not technically on the pole. I mean, she gonna be the house mom, but later on she did get on that pole. Osito is out to dinner with the jail rehab lady, and it looks like she was recasted. I know I'm not tripping, but while they're out to dinner, Osito gets a call from Ralphie. He tells Osito he's gonna be 30 minutes late for the drop and that he's riding dirty. But it's okay though, because it's only gonna be this one time. And as soon as they hang up from the phone, Ralphie drops his phone, and when he goes down to reach it, he runs over a lady. Lady flipped all on top of the car, rolling down. We get to the bar with Jackie and her no-good friend, and Jackie still doesn't know what happened. She's still confused. She don't know where her car is at, and her no-good so-called friend is not helping. Instead of helping, he gives her a Molly. But during this scene, we find out that Leslie got demoted to highway patrol. That's what she get, because I never liked her anyway. We get back to Owen and we see him getting arrested. But one of the police on the scene calls up Ray to let Ray know what happened. Ray's like, let him go. The police is like, are you stupid? I'm not about to let him go. So Ray rushes over to his boss's house and tells him if they don't make a move right now, then their entire case is going down the drain. He says Ralphie just got picked up with 3 kilos of dope, and once his uncle finds out he's in custody, he's going to get scared and blow up the whole operation. So we need a warrant to search George's house. Ralphie's uncle George. So he's like, come on, let me do it. And his boss gives him the okay. We get this quick scene of Jackie and her no good so-called friend turning up off that Molly at the club. I really hope that this girl can get it together by the end of the season. But while she's there, she gets this text from Ray to tell her to come on down here to work because they're gonna bust George. So she borrows her no good friend's car and heads into work high off that Molly. She gets there and she goes inside the house with everybody else. Everybody goes right except her. She goes left because she gets distracted by this white horse statue. All because she's high off that Molly and God knows what else. She ends up finding George in this other room trying to get rid of the evidence on his laptop. When she does this, George walks towards her as if he's going to do something, And Jackie is looking a little nervous, maybe because she's high, but he could have easily got her. But just in time, all the other police comes in and arrests him. Osito gets this text message letting him know that everything has gone downhill. So he takes a hammer to his flip phone and starts beating it and puts it in his coffee. Time to get another one. Everybody at the police station, Jackie and everybody, are excited that they finally got George. And here's the lady I was telling y'all about who was giving Jackie her pee. That's her co-worker. If Jackie get caught, she going down too. Them Target gift cards are not going to be enough for her to make a living. Ray gets called into the office to let him know they're going to be bringing in an undercover to try to get Osito. Ray knows he's too smart to get caught up like that, so they're going to use this undercover on chain. We get back to the jail with Frankie, and his fan is there. And you can instantly tell she's missing some screws, or her screws are loose or something like that. He tells her to show her tits, and the girl pulls down her dress and shows them to him. And there's people in the room. And I'm like, girl, you don't care who see him, huh? Then he tells her to touch herself down there. And she does. And she goes ham. He then takes her fingers and licks them off. And I'm like, yeah, he about to have her kill somebody. Most likely, Renee. And Renee is keeping Jorge's money, almost $300,000 of it, outside in a boat. I really hope it's not the whole $300,000. Then we see her back at work and she gets on the pole. She misses that pole. I wonder if she's going to demote herself from house mom back to stripper. Let me know what y'all think. Osito is talking to the other guy at work about how they need to find a new plug. I already know it will not go good. Then we see Jackie telling Ray that they found her car. She's like, can I leave to go get it? He's like, yeah, I don't care. We meet Sarah Keegan, who's going to be the undercover, and she just got out of the academy. But her uncle is in law enforcement, and she grew up around a lot of people who's been in law enforcement. She tells him that she graduated on top of her class, and she's ready to work. She also tells him that she knows all about him. That means she knows about him losing his job, that whole Renee thing, everything. And she made a point to tell him that. And she's pretty, so I don't know if there's going to be a situation between her and Ray or her and somebody. Don't let Jackie get a hold of her. Oh, God. The police found Jackie's Jeep, and when Jackie gets inside of her Jeep, it is a mess. The police told her it looks like a crackhead was in here until they ran out of gas. And that's when she picks up this, like, crack pipe. I think that's what it is. And you know she got to be thinking, oh my God, I'm the crackhead. Oh my God, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. She got to be feeling stupid, dumb, and ashamed. I hope. That's not even the worst part. To top it off, she checks her trunk, and when she looks in her trunk, there's a bloody shirt. A shirt with some blood on it. Where'd that come from? And look, though. It's the girl in the picture, the girl she was partying with at the hotel. That's her shirt. So where is that girl and why is her shirt off? Why'd she take it off? Who took it off? Did somebody take it off? And why is it in Jackie's trunk? Huh? Did Jackie catch a body? What y'all think? Let me know down in the comments so we can talk about it. And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.